What's going on, dudes? Ghxst here, and welcome back to some more Phoenix Wright 8's Attorney. This is part 27. If you guys remember where we left off, we got some decent progress in with this trial now. It was difficult at first, but I finally managed to get it. So apparently Lana Skye has a grudge against, not Lana Skye, Angel Star has a grudge against Lana Skye for whatever reason. She lied about where she saw the thing take place. Apparently she went from B lot to the security guard station, and now she's bringing in evidence of a bloody shoe that apparently has both the victim and Lana Skye's blood on it. But the issue isn't that there's blood on the shoe, but that there's blood on the bottom of the shoe somehow. But there's a contradiction in that shoe, which I don't know. But listen, it's been a minute. If you guys looking to see him one more Phoenix Wright 8's Attorney, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get back into the game. I wonder if you noticed there's blood on the bottom of the shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie, or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe. Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe. It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be the contradictory about the blood on the bottom of his shoe? And unfortunately, y'all, I thought I would get, like, health. I wish there was a way I could, like, gain health for doing good in this game. But this game is, like, 20 years old, so I guess it wasn't thought of. Let me check something. Crime photo. And they said this is a victim shoe? White enabled. Oh, so they're alluding to the fact that this is a Lana shoe. Okay. So if we're alluding to, wait, doesn't, okay, yes it does. I guess this is supposed to be some type of gray. I was under the assumption that this was white. But regardless, it looks a lot like Lana's shoe. But I don't know. It's something about this crime photo that's, I don't know. Taken by Angel Star after the, if it bears, I only got one life left, so. Oh, it was right. Okay. The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint? Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe was covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why aren't there any footprints found on the scene of the crime? Or by the scene of the crime? That's a really good point. Because if there's a pool of blood, Lana would have had to step in that blood herself. Aha! As you can see, there is no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your whole claim about this shoe. This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been a bloody footprint. But there aren't. Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene. We checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. That is true. We didn't see any footprints. Order, order, order. Well, witness? What? Huh? Great going, Mr. Wright. But it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint. Oh, that's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint. Think, Mr. Wright, think. Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions. What? Edgeworth knows something? I see. Now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There's one vital hint to the truth in her testimony. What are you talking about? Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. Chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hand aside, kicked over an oil drum. Does oil dissolve like blood or something? She's beautiful, but deadly. A predator this one. A leopard woman. Roar. I thought it was a... Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I thought it was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty? Oh, that? I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. So apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox. Conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory. I thought that said something else, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Witness. Well, was the oil drum empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water, so it could have washed away. Okay. Water? What does that mean? Still don't get it, Mr. Wright? Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason? Aha! You don't mean... Yes, the suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her. What? That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstain left on the victim's shoe ties her quite clearly to this murder. Then, after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs. Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence. That reminds me, this guy's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him? So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe? Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial. Mr. Wright, do something, please! What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it. But... Enough. There's no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor? Very well. But Angel Star is on the prosecution side. She could have been lying about the water. This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. What? Little girl, what did you just say? Huh? Me? Did you say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution side? Well, yeah, you are. You're saying that my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody fingerprint, or, bloody footprints. Well, I thought you had your fill, but here you are, demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox, a lunchbox called evidence. Wait, witness, don't tell me you have something else. Oh, brother. The time for deliberations is past. Any further comments, and you'll be held in contempt of court. Your threats don't scare the cough-up queen. Look at this. Oh my. A photograph? So she managed to get another picture. That's hilarious. I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim. I see no room for error in this evidence. Mr. Wright, wait. Look at this. Look at the asphalt in this photo. Hey, it's clearly wet. I mean, I can't really tell, but okay. Oh, I see it now. Never mind. Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all. It's not your fault. I know I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. So we just been going in a circle for no reason? We've been pushing and saying that she's been guilty? I'm sorry, Mia. Right. Wet or not. Don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself up. Get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up until the bitter end. This is the last piece of evidence. Very well. This time I'd like to declare a verdict for good.
Objection!
Yeah. Your Honor, wait! What is it with you people? Can I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? I'm kind of on the side of the judge with this point. This is taking too long. Whatever it is, can it wait? No, it can't. Then it'll be too late. Look at this photograph, the last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, Wright, are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Yeah, I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this. I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem in the photograph. Is it this? The asphalt's still wet? Yeah. Well, it's probably here, don't you think? As your elder, Mr. Wright, let me give you a piece of advice. When you point at something, at least remember to keep your eyes open. I believe he's trying to say that no one's falling for your bluffs, Mr. Wright. Open your eyes, Mr. Wright. Think scientifically. Alright. The problem in the photograph is that it's not touching the water? I mean, the rest of him is in the car. First of all, how clumsy is Edgeworth to leave his trunk open? Anyway. The shoe? No. Okay. I'm not getting penalized for this one, so I can go as much as I want. His foot? Uh-huh. Is it like... Is it that the fact that the body's in the trunk? Blah, 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 blah. Did I click his foot already? Wait. What's this? Why is there something in the... The problem is in this photograph is here. What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler. Wait a moment, Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor. You just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph. A muffler is also a, part of a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as a part of the exhaust system, a pipe. I see. And I see. Why didn't I see that earlier? What's that suspicious looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler? So what if there is something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Objection!
Sorry, Miss Star. But it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to this case. You said as much as in your testimony. What? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of crap. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to this case. I can't pause no more. The word muffler over the phone. That's really about it, the cell phone. Miss Starr, recall your testimony before the court. Yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Muffler. Yeah. Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned? What was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means that piece of cloth is fatal evidence. Or vital evidence. Uh-huh. Are we done yet? Well, it seems we will have to suspend the proceedings. Suspend? I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any questions unanswered here, we do have. If we leave any questions unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed? Yes, I agree. I suppose so. Whew, that was close. You're telling me I'm still on one life. But we made it. At least for now. Golly, Phoenix, don't remind me. This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. 30 minutes? It's lunchtime after all. He's still hungry? Right, you had like 4 lunches. To be continued. Oh, Jesus. This took too long. Yes, get me out of this nightmare, please. Golly. Jesus. Okay, so this video is gonna be a little shorter than usual because it's still a carry on from the last video. But pretty much what we found out is that there's something sticking out of the cloth of the muffler or the exhaust of Edgeworth's car, and yeah, we have to figure out what that item is. But this video is actually gonna be shorter than the last one because I am not continuing this. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like what you see and want more Phoenix Wright, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, so on the next episode, we're gonna find out what is in Edgeworth's car, and yeah, hopefully we get to see Lana again and see if we can get some more information out of her to help us out. If not, I guess that's fine too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later.
Sometimes I love myself.